6, 7, 8% interest, tax-free, compounded year upon year upon year upon year, can literally be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds. I often get asked, what's the best savings account, or what's the best investment or stock or share or whatever that someone should be buying. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of stocks and shares. I see it as a complete gamble, as a mug's game that we get no ability to kind of put any control over, and control something that's always very important to me in business. I only really invest in things that I get to control. But what I can tell you about anything that you should be investing in is, almost more importantly than what is the underlying investment going to be, is how are you going to invest in that? And by how, I mean what method, what structure are you going to use? Because what people don't realize is that the biggest expense in their business, in their investments, is taxation. And if you can lower, limit, or even eradicate completely taxation, your investment returns are going to grow exponentially. So what you need to be looking at is, can you be buying these investments in an ISA? Can you be buying these assets in a pension or any other tax efficient or tax-free wrapper that is going to allow you to save money and help you amplify your returns? Because whatever you invest it in on the underlying asset, if you can apply multiple years of compound interest on a tax-free or reduced taxation basis, 10, 15, 20, 25 years down the line, you will be staggered at the amount of money that your relatively modest investments can make. Now, Warren Buffett, the world's greatest investor, calls compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. He does that for a reason, because it is absolutely astronomical, the sums. And you don't need to be putting away big sums, and you don't need to be taking huge risk to earn very high levels of interest. 6, 7, 8% interest, tax-free, compounded year upon year upon year upon year, can literally be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds. So don't take crazy risks. The worst thing that you can be doing in investment is losing money. Again, Warren Buffett also has an expression for that. I'm going to butcher it, but he basically says the 2 rules for investment are: number 1, don't lose money; number 2, don't forget rule number 1. And if you can not lose money, if you can compound it, and if you can do it in a tax efficient way, you will be a millionaire before you know it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the 5-Minute Business School. If you have, press like. If you don't already subscribe to the channel, please make sure you do, and leave a comment, leave a review, share, and tell your friends all about it.